Hey everyone! So I thought I'd do my 34-week update for you guys today. So I turned 34 weeks on Monday. It is currently Wednesday, so I thought I should do my update now before I forget, because that's just kind of how I've been lately. By the way, if you guys are liking this makeup, on Thursday I posted a tutorial for this, so if you want to check it out down below. So anyway, let's get started. So first off, I went for my glucose test over the last couple of weeks, and I found it wasn't as awful as everyone had described it to be. Everyone was like, oh my god, it's so awful, the drink tastes awful, you're gonna like want to throw it up. Even my mother was like, yeah, I got sick twice and had to redo it because the drink tasted that bad. So I was very nervous. To me, it just tasted like very concentrated Kool-Aid, like it wasn't that awful. It just made me it gave me a lot of heartburn for some reason, and I wasn't allowed to take Tums, and then the heartburn started making me nauseous, and I was just feeling awful, especially since I had to wait in the center for an hour beforehand, because nobody told me that I would be needing to do this test, like I'd be needing to wait an hour. So I ended up having to just sit in the little waiting room for an hour, and they had the most uncomfortable chairs that were making me lean over and just making me so sick. So I did not enjoy it, but that's just how it goes, I guess. But it wasn't as bad as I assumed. I haven't gotten the results back yet because I haven't went to my 36-week appointment, because she said she'd have the results by then because she didn't have them at my last appointment, which was on Monday. So she said that she'd have them by my 36th week. So we'll see how that goes. By that point, I'll only have like 4 weeks left of my pregnancy. So if I fail it and have to redo the test, like God only knows when they're gonna get the frickin' results. But yeah, so that's how that went. At my doctor's appointment, everything went really well. Everything right now is measuring very normal. She said that little Audrey is measuring very average-like. She said that she's assuming that she's going to be about 7 to 8 pounds, but she needs to get the results from the ultrasound back before she can do any like official predicting. I don't know. Official estimated guess is what she called it. I'm like, that sounds so stupid. Like, don't even say that. But yeah, it went really, really well. The ultrasound also went great. She's in birthing position right now. She's also dropped, so that's fun, you know, loads and loads of fun. I thought this was kind of funny, they had my due date wrong on the papers, so I don't know why at all. Don't ask me, they just had the due date wrong. So I had to, it was so weird because I needed to use the bathroom on the way in, and she's like, oh no, you're not 34 weeks yet. And I was like, yes I am, because this was just like yesterday I had my ultrasound. And I was like, yeah I am, I'm 34 weeks. And she was like, no you're not. And I was like, yes I am. Like I was almost like arguing with the technician, like it was so stupid. And then she was like, okay, well why don't I just take a look at your belly, and then you can go use the bathroom. And I was like, I didn't need to use the bathroom for the last one. What is with you guys and making people not use the bathroom? Like, oh, like I don't understand it, because they could see everything perfectly. Like if you guys watched my, I think it was my first and second trimester update, because I hadn't been doing weekly updates at that point. For my 20-week ultrasound, well, I was actually 22 weeks at that point. I didn't drink all the water because my doctor didn't tell me to, because she thought that they'd be fine. And I get there and they make this big deal because I haven't drank the water, and then they then they do the ultrasound and they can see everything they need to perfectly fine without the water. So I don't understand what's their obsession with forcing people, like torturing people unnecessarily, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, but it was just so weird. I was like, I don't know. It was just the weirdest thing ever. So basically she just quickly checked to see if she could see everything with the baby, and she's like, oh yeah, like you're fine, just go use the bathroom, come back. I was like, okay, like really? Did we just really have an argument about my due date and me needing to use the bathroom? But it was just so weird. But other than that, everything looked great on the ultrasound. She actually let us get some pictures this time, which if you guys have been following me throughout my pregnancy, you guys would know that she is awful, like Audrey is awful with pictures. We have gotten 2 ultrasounds done, well 3 medical ultrasounds done, and then 1 3D ultrasound done, and for all of the 3 previous to this last one, she has not let any pictures been taken of her. She's always been hidden away, usually in my hip. Like it was just awful. So this time was like really the first pictures we got of her because she was just, there's no place left for her to hide. So that was nice. We got some great pictures there. So that was really nice. So also yesterday I ended up having to go to the hospital for another gallbladder attack. I always find the day that I have my ultrasound, because they're poking, like I don't understand, like I will tell every ultrasound tech, I have gallbladder issues, please don't, like, can you please avoid that area? And they don't give a shit. Like, and I find that around my gallbladder yesterday was actually where she was like trying to stab the device the most, and they press in really, really hard. Trying to look at the baby, and I was like, okay, but I just told you, and she wasn't even facing that way, like literally, she was facing the complete other way from my gallbladder, and her feet and hands were both on the complete other side, but she insisted on like poking into this side. I don't know. And it was really weird, but I ended up having another gallbladder attack. Or if you guys noticed a change in my makeup or anything, this is a couple hours later. My camera ended up dying, so I had to go charge it for a little bit. But anyway, beyond the ultrasound tech, when I was there, they basically told me that they lost my records, which is great. The doctor basically said, okay, we don't really have any record of you having gallstones, and just kind of stared at me. So I was like, okay. So basically all they did was they drew some blood, gave me some medication through the IV, and sent me home. So that was the end of that. I was not impressed at all. Actually, on the way up, the doctor was like, you should get a copy of your report from your doctor to keep in your purse just in case you have to come again. I was like, are you on crack? I should have to carry around like medical records because somebody's too stupid at the hospital to keep them? It was just absolutely mind-boggling how incredibly stupid the whole situation was. Just in case you guys live in a different country, here in Canada, we pay a lot of tax dollars for the healthcare that we have, even though it is a little substandard because of the fact that there are constantly people at the emergency room because it's technically free because it gets taken out of our tax money. But we end up paying a lot of tax dollars to our hospitals, to our healthcare system, to like keep it running efficiently and to have them have all the latest technology. So the fact that they can't even keep something in a computer and I should have to carry it around myself on the off chance that I have to go to the emergency room seems just absolutely stupid to me. I can't get over it at all. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. So that's the end of that. That's the end of that little rant there. Sorry, that I know that was a little ranty. I couldn't believe it when he said that. It was just one of those things where it was like, you honestly can't be serious. So sorry for that little rant, but yeah, so I got some medicine, so that was good. As for non-medical things, lately I've been a lot more obsessed with something else, which I will be putting up a video on hopefully soon. It's not a YouTube related thing. It's just something a little bit more personal that I've been working on. It's kind of a project, I guess. If you guys know me personally, then you guys would know what I've been doing, but other than that, it's kind of something that I'm not ready to share with all of the YouTubes yet. So I've been really focusing solely on planning that lately. I haven't really dived a lot into the baby stuff. Other than we have tried to get more progress on packing our hospital bag. Hasn't gotten a lot so far, so that's kind of like a bad thing, especially since my doctor said that we could go into, like, it's likely that I could go into preterm labor. It's kind of bad that I'm already 34 weeks and I don't have my hospital bag packed. We have our toiletry bag and then we have about half of Audrey's bag packed and nothing for us. Like, and it's so hard because it's like, what can I do without for the next 2 months? So it's not just like a couple weeks, it's 2 whole months that I'm 34 weeks, so that's 6 weeks. And then I've been talking to my doctor. If I do go over, I'll probably they don't like anyone going more than 10 days over, that I could just not have to use this stuff. So it's kind of a little stressful, a little bit annoying, but we're trying to make more progress on getting that done. We have also started really planning the shower, like really getting down to it. My shower is going to be on September 26th, so I might do a little bit of vlog footage, but I don't know, I'm kind of deciding on it just because there's going to be a lot of people there. I don't have like a wide variety of friends my age, so there's going to be a lot of people there that are like older family members and my mother's coworkers and like random, like, well, I guess not her coworkers because she's they're technically just her best friends, but just like random people that don't know I do YouTube and wouldn't feel comfortable in front of a camera. So I don't know how much vlog footage I'll get of that. I might just like film the setup and everything like that, but it's good. We have the games planned. We are starting to get some decorations planned. Sent out the evites that I designed because my mom was like, I don't know what to do with invites. And I was like, okay, mother, I got this. We are doing a showered with love theme. I do have a Pinterest board kind of like describing all of the different games and some of our decoration inspiration, that kind of thing. I'll link it down below for the party, but it's it's 2 weeks away now, so it's getting pretty close. But at the same time, like, I know it's pretty late in the game, like, especially since like the running joke was up until this point, oh, you might have the baby for the shower, but I just find it kind of funny because it's the only time that worked out with my mother's work schedule, and she really wanted to plan the shower. It's her first grandchild, so she was like, I really want to do it, but I just have so much work going on this month, so this was the only month we could do it. It's exactly 1 month before my due date, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out really well. I'm getting really excited for it. I think it's going to be a really good time. Like, if your man's trying to find something to do while you're having your shower, because I know I really wanted Lane to be there, but then my mother didn't, and he didn't really want to be there because he's like, I don't really want to sit around and play games with a bunch of women. So what he's going to be doing is he and my father and then his father and a couple of his coworkers are going to this thing called Beer Fest, which is basically just a festival, not a festival, but like a conference type thing that goes on here in our local arena. And it's basically just a bunch of different beer companies take up booths like from different parts of the world, and you can like sample beers and buy different types of beers, and it's a man thing. So they're going to do that, which is throughout the day, and then for the night they're going to go to the casino and just have a couple drinks and have a nice meal and that kind of thing. So it seems like they'll have tons of fun doing that as well. So why don't we just move on to the baby buys? I think that's just about everything to mention this week other than baby buys. If you guys haven't seen a baby buy segment before, I basically do them in each one of my updates, my pregnancy updates. And it's just my top 4 or 5 buys from the last couple of weeks, just because now, like, especially over the last, I'd say about 10 weeks, I've ended up buying so much for Audrey all the time. I'm constantly buying new things that it would just be ridiculous for me to haul everything. So it's basically just, I feature some of our favorites over the last couple of weeks. So anyway, the first thing I have are some clothing items. We can't resist buying baby clothes. I think this might be the last haul though, the last bout of baby clothes that we buy, because she has too much. She has too much clothes, I swear, and so much clothes in the 0 to 3 month, or like her probably like newborn clothes, but it's 0 to 3 months or 3 month clothes. But anyway, she has so much in that size that I can almost, I can pretty confidently say that we probably will not need to wash a single item for her, that she will literally be able to wear a new outfit every single day, every single time she poops or pukes or whatever, she will be able to put on a new outfit, and we won't even get to use all of it by the time she grows out of it. Honestly, I can 100% say that. It's pretty bad at this point. It's between the stuff that we've bought and the stuff that people have bought her and the stuff that people have given us, she has so much clothes that it's not even fit. So, but we went in to the Children's Place, which is a place we don't usually shop for her. Normally it's only solely from Carter's we've shopped from, but we were in the mall and Lane was like, you know what, you've been bugging the crap out of me to go pick out her going home outfit, which I really wanted him to pick out. I thought that would be really nice. Because I usually buy all of her clothes. I usually buy it all online, or if I go into the store with my mother or my sister, I usually end up buying a lot of it. So he hasn't picked out a lot of her clothes, so I thought it'd be really nice for him to buy her going home outfit. So I said, you know what, you go in and you pick out an outfit that you'd like. So we went in and they just had a pile of pink stuff. Like the whole back of their store was pink. So of course we had to have a little fun. I will show you. I'll start off with the actual going home outfit, because like this is what we went in for. And this is it. It's a 3-piece. So it comes with 2 different options depending on how cold it is. So first off is this little onesie with a little penguin on it. It's hot pink, of course. And then the next piece, which is kind of hidden, but it's a long sleeve. So if it's warmer, we can use the short sleeve. If it's colder, we'll do the long sleeve. And it's just light pink with hot pink, purple, and yellow polka dots all over it. And that's also a onesie with the hot pink trim. And then it comes with these little leggings to put over it with a little penguin wearing earmuffs on the bum. So that is just going to be her going home outfit. I just thought this was so cute. Depending on how late I go in my pregnancy, more and more likely we'll have to bring a snowsuit as well. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the next thing was probably my favorite thing that we picked up from that shopping trip. And this is a little onesie. And it has, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it has little princesses and crowns and castles all over it. And it was just too freaking cute. And it has little ruffles on the feet. And I just thought this was too cute to pass up. So that's the next one. And then this is a cute little sleeping gown, which I've heard from so many mothers that this is like the best thing to get if you're having a newborn. Well, what other type of baby would you have? I'm going nuts today. But basically what this is it's just a long piece of fabric that you can pull up when you need to change their diaper and then just pull it back down again. And this also fits up to 6 months. So it's not just the regular 3-month size range, it's a full 6-month size range. So it'll last a little longer. This one's cute, and it does have the fold over mittens for the hands, so we don't have to wear extra scratch mittens on her, which is good. But this is just super cute, has little hearts all over it, so I just thought that was too adorable. Now the last thing was, I think, Lane's favorite from the whole shopping trip. He absolutely loved these, and I told him, you know, we already have a pair of booties for her. She doesn't need more booties. And he saw these and he was like, she needs these. So I blame him for this. But these are what they are. They're almost like little, like, Ugg type boots, like almost like fake Uggs. And they're super fuzzy on the inside. Like they do have like that Ugg feel to them on the inside. And they have little bows on the sides of them, and they have Velcro on the opposite side of the bow, so you can kind of undo it to fit their foot in, so you don't have to like struggle to like maneuver their foot. So these were just super cute, and we got these in 0 to 3 months as well, so these also might be thrown in her hospital bag, knowing Lane and how much he loves these. Now let's move on to the 2 non-clothing things, just because, you know, I thought these were too cute. So anyway, first thing I got were some monogrammed. If you guys know me or have been watching my channel for a while, you know I had to get something monogrammed. Like seriously, it's my baby girl. So we got these monogram stickers. Now these are from Sweetgrass Prints on Etsy. I'll link their shop down below. And these are, I'll take some of them out so you can see them kind of like out of the packaging. So these are 75 stickers, just hot pink with her monogram on them. And that's what they look like individually. Now these are both dishwasher and microwave safe, and these can just be put on bottles, pacifiers, plates, bowls once she gets a little older. Basically anything that will be needing to be washed that we can kind of like personalize and make it hers. So I just thought that that was too cute. You guys know how much I love monograms and how I would monogram everything. So now I have these stickers so I can monogram everything she owns. Woohoo. Necessary item. And they weren't that expensive either. I think it was like 10 bucks for 75 of them, so not bad at all. So it's not like I paid out the nose for a crazy monogram thing. So anyway, this is the last item that we have. Now this we actually bought a couple of weeks ago, but it's been like pushed to the back of all of her stuff because we never had anything to fill it with. Audrey's never let us get any pictures of her. So this is just a little frame and it says coming soon. And that is actually a picture of Audrey. We got printed it out in pink because I'm me. But it is just so adorable. I got this from Motherhood Maternity. It is from the brand Pearhead, sorry. And it has, what I really like about this frame is that on the back it has both a hook and a stand, which comes on a lot of picture frames, so it's not like that's a thing individual to this brand. But I just thought this was so adorable, and it's not like we'll be able to hang it up in her nursery for a long time now, just because she never let us get any pictures while I was in like my 20 weeks, like my 20s weeks. So that kind of sucks, but other than that, we still get a little picture of her, and I just thought this was too adorable. So anyway, that is it for this week. Let's just do a little bump shot and then I'll see you guys later. This here, let me stand back a little bit more. So this is the 34-week bump. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment down below if you guys are currently pregnant or if you just had babies or whatever. You guys know I love talking to other moms. So make sure to like and subscribe if you guys really enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy baby related videos, you know I do. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.